What's up, what's up, what's up? Hope everybody having a great, wonderful day. Hope everybody chasing their goals in 2025. I know in 2024, you said in 2025, you wanted something different for yourself. You wanted something different for your life. And hopefully everybody's still on that journey to obtain that. I know sometimes you got to pivot and maneuver a different way, but that don't mean you change what you're doing or what you're chasing or what you're going after. You got to put your first foot forward and put your best foot forward in 2025. If you really want some out of life, you can't keep making excuses. Can't keep on saying, I wish I could, I wish I would have. Nah, you just got to go ahead and jump off for it. I was told to jump off a cliff and find your wings on the way down. And too many people scared to take that jump. They're scared they're going to fail. They're scared they're going to waste time. Not knowing the more you carry on that fear of being scared to start on whatever you want to start on for your life, you wasting time now. You wasting precious time because the time you wasting you can't get back. A lot of people forget that. Today is the best day to be alive because you can do what you learned yesterday for today to make your tomorrow better. So you ain't got to keep making excuses. Every day you're supposed to get 1% better. No matter what that 1% category is, as far as in 1% better with your children, 1% better with yourself, 1% better talking to the Most High, being thankful, showing more gratitude, being more appreciative for your current situation, knowing it's not your final destination. Every day you got to push towards getting 1% better, no matter what. In 2025, we chasing goals. And with chasing goals, sometimes, majority of the time, you gotta be willing to sacrifice something in order to obtain something you never had. My saying is, in order to get something you never had, you gotta be willing to do something you never done. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. But that's also true for the bad. But I'm not promoting anything bad, no negativity. I'm only promoting love and positivity, growth, self-confidence, motivation. You know what I mean? Loving the Most High, loving yourself on the journey, and never giving up, faith over fear. But like I said, in order to get something you never had, majority of the time you gotta be willing to do something you never done. What is you willing to do that you haven't been doing for yourself? Knowing you know what you need to do, but you still procrastinate. You still putting it off for next month, or for tomorrow, or for the next weekend. Or maybe yet you putting it off until you see your friends jump on it, or until your brother or sister jump on it, one of your family members, or one of your co-workers. Why wait? Why keep waiting? How long you been procrastinating to go in and get your credit right? How long you been procrastinating to go in and get your diet right? How long you just been procrastinating just about going to get your life right? See, I don't procrastinate. I do what I got to do. And I don't care who I'm in front of. Like right now, I'm finna hop on the martyr bus. But I don't care. It's all about doing what you got to do for 2025. Not worrying about who around you. That's my thing. I walk miles and miles every day to get shit done. And I got a car. I just like walking. I just like walking. I like betting on myself. Ain't nobody bet on you like you. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say around me. And nobody taught me out of chasing my goals on how I need to chase it. And y'all see, I'm on the martyr bus. I don't care about why I'm martyr. Yeah, I got a car. Y'all know I got a car. But my car needs work right now. And I'm my own mechanic. I'm my own mechanic, but I don't feel like working on my car. That don't mean I make excuses and not get shit done what I know I need to get done. You gotta jump on martyr to get it done. Jump on martyr to get it done. You gotta catch a Uber, catch a Uber. And so forth, so forth. To each his own. The one question I got to you and for you is, what are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want to do in 2025? I know right now I'm making a lot of sacrifices. I ain't been on martyr in like 12 years. I've been driving, having 3-4 cars at a time. It's just me. So right now I'm sacrificing being by myself in the car, handling the business on the quick tip, and then just slow down and pace yourself and go through martyr. Sometimes, you know, I got evidence and proof of me spending $4,000 a month on Uber, just trying to go back and forth to handle business. And I could have been saving a lot of that money just going on martyr. I was never in a rush to do anything in the car. I just don't like being around people like that. But now it's like, what you willing to sacrifice and what are you willing to cut off so you can get to the next level. One of my things was to cut off spending so much money in Uber every month. I ain't gotta drive in the car. I ain't gotta be around strangers in the car. I can be around strangers on the car. And tell me who I can help or who I can get back to cross the paths. Or who I cross paths with, they can get back to me and help me on my journey. It's all about doing what you need to do for yourself. And I know since 2022, 2023, and 2024, a lot of y'all people that's watching and listening, y'all been procrastinating about fixing your diet, fixing your credit, starting a business, going to get a job, getting out the same neighborhood you're in. And overall, you get out that same situation you put yourself in. And the reason I say you put yourself in that situation because lack of awareness or lack of knowledge or lack of commitment. You start something and you don't finish. You go get a job and you quit because a coworker said something or because the boss treated you some type of way or said something to you on break that you didn't like. Man, get out your feelings, grow the fuck up. You gotta mature. You can't keep on getting mad about what somebody say. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna like what you say. Everybody not even gonna like how you look. But that don't stop putting food on your table. You shouldn't let nobody say something to you. You make a rational decision to go ahead and start making money, so now you can start being a provider for you or your family. You know what I mean? Like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do for you. You know what I mean? No matter how hard it is, no matter how far you think you gotta start, no matter if you know people that's doing it already, and you feel like if you start, you're already so far behind, don't worry about it. I remember one time I wanted to start detailing, and some of my friends I knew, they was already detailing for years to come. So I kept on telling myself, maybe I need to get with them, and they can pass me some of their customers, some of the light work that they don't want to do no more, all the cheap jobs, they'll pass it on to me. That wasn't the case. They wasn't keep all this until. But one of the main things I received from that situation was pocket watch and leech shop somebody else. You got to charge your own no matter how hard it is. So part two of that story is once I started on my own, I finally seen how hard it was to stay consistent, to get clientele, and to charge what you want to charge depending on what you think you're worth in the detail field. So once I started gaining clientele, I started charging my prices. I got 3-4 different price tiers. As I started charging prices and my clientele started getting bigger and bigger, I started to look back sometimes at my friends and see what they were doing, see can we collab on certain cars, because I was doing 18-wheelers, I was detailing MARTA buses, school buses, stuff like that. But as I look back at my friends, they started to give up. The journey got hard for them, and now they just back working, they doing their own thing, but they not detailing. So one thing I gained from part 2 lesson was, don't never think somebody ahead of you if you just started. Because no telling, by the time you gain momentum and whatever you start, they might fall back, they might quit. Their journey might get hard to where they close the door on themselves, and now that door and the opportunity is right there for the next person, which is you if you keep pushing. So I always bet on myself, no matter how hard it is, no matter what's the benefit or what's the result. I'm not really looking for the outcome of the result. I'm looking for the outcome of being committed to the journey, staying consistent with what I said to myself, and just building momentum and building consistency. And once you build momentum and consistency, you build a character. You start to becoming a better person. One thing I realized, you have to beat you and have in order to get to the next level and sustain that level. You got to be. Be is become. You got to become the person you want already in your mindset before you can start living like that person. Just do it. The type of person you want to become, those type of people do certain things in their lifestyle, they do right, they dog, they help the community, give back, they hold mechanized, they got good credit, things of that sort. You got to be willing to do the things that type of person do. And last but not least is have. Once you become that person and you start doing the things that that type of person does, then you can start having the material things that that type of person have. But you can't go after the cars and the clothes and all that without being willing to become a different person. You got to shed the old in order to walk into the new, just like a butterfly. Butterfly go in the cocoon, shed its old little caterpillar skin, and turn to a butterfly. First you were crawling and now you were flying. It's a lesson in every step. And most of y'all probably y'all trying to skip steps and trying to hurry to get to the end goal. But what if it's not, I'm not saying that, but what if getting to the end goal was you leaving your body, you going back to heaven or whatever you getting called home to. So don't stay rushing to the end goal. Enjoy the process. like you were born on this year and you will die on this year. But the main thing is that dash in the middle. What did you do with your time? What type of experience did you have? I get some tissue from my nose. What type of experience did you have? You know what I mean? How many people did you help? How many people did you save? Did you ever help anybody? You always hated on somebody. You always took for somebody. It's up to you on how you live your life. You know what I mean? To each his own, like I said, I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just giving you my perspective on all the experiences I gained in my life. Living on this earth 32 years. I got back good. I mean, I can teach you a lot if you're willing to listen, but it's up to you. Like I said, to every woman and man listening to this video, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you my perspective of what I learned and my experiences so far. I've been on this earth. And if you're not understanding that, some of y'all need to take a step back and just realize what the hell you're doing. Stop making excuses. Get your mind together and start making better decisions for yourself. A great definition of decision is to cut off. You got to decide to cut off from something in order to start something new. You can't continue to bring on old baggage from the old year into the new year, or old relationships into the new relationship, or your old habits, trying to gain new habits and thinking you're going to change. You're just making it harder for yourself because you're not willing to let go of everything that got you here. And I learned on my journey, what got me here ain't going to keep me here, and ain't going to get me to the next level. Same thing, what got me to elementary school ain't gonna get me to middle school. What got me to middle school ain't gonna get me to high school. And what got me to high school ain't gonna get me to college and keep me in college and let me graduate from college. Every day you gotta get 1% better. Every year you gotta reach toward growth and prosperity. You gotta be intentional. Some of y'all not intentional. Y'all just winging it. Oh, today whatever come my way, that's what it is. I see what's up. I used to live like that too. I don't know what the move is, whatever come our way, that's what the move is today. And we gotta take some, or we gotta shake some, whatever. But living like that is only one road to the end road, and you don't really want to see the end road. And a lot of us got friends and family that already walked down that path, doing time, gonna die from doing shit. So why keep making the same choices when we got information out here that we can leverage to make ourselves and our situation better? First, you gotta believe. Then use the information, and then once you use the information, you know what's meant for you, you know what's not meant for you, then you can start implementing what's meant for you and go chase your journey. You necessarily ain't got to chase it, but what I'm saying, go walk that path into whatever you want to become. But whatever you chasing is running from you, doesn't mean it's not meant for you. I don't chase money. I used to chase money, and I used to wonder why it was so hard to get it, because anything you chase is running from you. You don't go to run towards something. You're supposed to become that person that attract what you need so it can come towards you. Let me give you an example. If you got a nice following on Instagram and you got a digital product, if you just start promoting that product, some of your followers are going to tap the link in the bio and buy your course or buy your product, whatever it is. It could be something on Shopify or e-commerce. It could be something like that. So you got to become that person to draw the people to you so you can give them a product that can help their situation. You know what I mean? Because once you help yourself and you help them, now they helping you. I also figured out the more people you help, that's how fast you become a millionaire and a billionaire. You gotta find a big problem and create a solution to it and then serve that solution. That's all. You ain't gotta try to find people to buy stuff from or people to buy stuff from you. You gotta make yourself more valuable and more findable so people who already want stuff from you, they know where to come get it from. You know what I mean? Like I said, the overall message is to love yourself and love the Most High and stop making excuses. Stop procrastinating, because the longer you procrastinate, you ain't time. You don't know if you got tomorrow, you don't know if you got next month, you don't know if you're going to be here next year. So while you're here today, go in and make the best of the day and go in and get on your shit. Stop playing. Fuck who around you. Fuck all the naysayers. Fuck all that going to clubs and shit. We've been doing that. We've been getting fresh. We've been buying cars. We've been spot to spot. We ain't got to keep doing all that shit. Do something different in 2025. If you want something different, you got to go after something different. And in order to go after something different, you got to be willing to do something different. And you gotta be willing to cut all them so-called naysayers that gonna laugh at you and point fingers, thinking you trying to be better than them. No, in reality, you trying to be better than your old self because you don't like the situation. And even if you in the situation that you like, it's not bad to want to grow better and get more. You know what I mean? So love yourself, love life, and love the Most High. Stop procrastinating, man. Just put one foot in front of the other and just do one step at a time. You gotta do everything in the same day. Just start learning and start implementing. And then you can see, like I said, what's meant for you and what's not meant for you, what you like and what you don't like. And then start
being accountable for your decisions. Hold yourself accountable until you get a group of people that's on the same path, and now all y'all can hold each other accountable, which is an accountability partner, but that's another topic. You know what I mean? Be yourself and love yourself and stay authentic. Stop trying to be like everybody else on the radio or in the neighborhood. Be yourself. You know what I mean? Even if everybody ain't gonna like you, I'm telling you that now. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Your family ain't gonna like you. Sometimes they might not even like you now. But one thing I know is once you cut off certain things, you stop doing what they doing, they most definitely gonna pull that from you. But that'd be a good thing, because now you got more time for yourself to focus on yourself and to reevaluate what you want to do with your life, the decisions you've been making, and the lack of awareness that you've been carrying on for the past couple of years. It's time that you do something for you and focus on you. Stop focusing on everybody else. Cut the TV off, cut Instagram off, cut TikTok off, and focus on you. I bet you can't even look in the mirror and like yourself. I bet you don't even know what the last thing you wanted to do for yourself that wasn't impulsive or wasn't encouraged by somebody around you. You know what I mean? Just focus on yourself in 2025. That's the only way you're going to be able to get to the next step. Is to be intentional about every step you take every day so you can be in a better situation. All right, love yourself, man.